if it isn't my dear part...
That voice! It's Navia!
I didn't expect to run into you guys here.
How about you, Navia?
We've stocking up on materials, confirming construction. Well, though our financial though just pieces of...
Whoa!
Oh, you... So before I came over this time, I took a page from Elusa's book. And then... But after...
That does sound like...
Oh, what?
Let Paimon see! This looks like... Okay, Paimon...
I thought that is...
Well,
Anyway, worst comes to worst.
so you're...
Yep, that you said you don't...
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh,
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats. All right, follow me. The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
So, Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
If you provided the Mora to build, Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Well, you are right that it is a bit strange that...
Yeah, that...
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. But that would only be the case from what I've heard.
Huh.
Yeah.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head...
All right. It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person? Oh, Paimon's sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always... Well, my papa was stiff like a board. My father...
Sounds like they were...
Yeah, but sometimes Silver once said. So, over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take... I've lost... The fact won't change that they always... But besides... We've reached the...
Navia... Do you think she's doing all right? Okay. Paimon... Wait, did I leave my apron outside to dry? Me, let's pick some matsutake.
Boss, you're back! Traveler and pup.
Oh, hey!
Hey, we did hand up.
Thank you for the. As you see, I've been working. Mr. Malus.
All right. Were you waiting?
Yeah, we can't.
You're commissioning?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission, but since my father was known, but now that his name has been cleared, and the town.
The funds to build the statue were freely.
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble.
I agree.
Hey. Just kidding. Thanks for the vote of confidence. Anyway, Florent.
But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like.
Hey, you! Come over here with me. Modeling a few didn't you say on the Florent?
You've got it, boss.
Well, what do you think? Got any ideas? Well, so I want to pick your brain for a bit.
I'm all good here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
This pose.
If we were to...
Well,
Oh,
You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else. By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure, let's give that a try.
Whoa, you really remind Pine... Look over there, my dear Clementine.
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
Well, Paimon is a fan.
Wait,
but then.
Oh, okay. We'll try to think of something else.
a happy pose.
Would we even be able to tell...
Yeah, and that'd probably.
Could one... that...
Oh, don't worry. Man, if I... Oh, Alf!
Oh, Paimon remembers her.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. I said that it's fine, but I got...
Don't worry, boss. I can send some.
On the matter of...
We could have just done that from... yeah.
Navi.
Huh?
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the fortress.
After I got out, I immediately made a. You wouldn't believe how.
It's good to.
And...
Let me introduce you. But...
Wait, Mister.
Have you not heard any?
Well, I know that.
Oh, first things first.
Oh, nice to.
Humble again.
Nice. Oh, that.
Coulter.
They lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right?
I'm sorry, but it's the truth.
Loose. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey! Keep it together.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years, and even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
All of this. It's unbelievable.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And
I thought, Miss. It's
The good news is, we've...
Are you sure?
Rome who?
Florent should remember him. Romeo was the but Mr. Not only with but
And of course, when he...
yeah, you could say.
Oh, that.
Oh yeah, he used to be a but on the map.
I never knew.
I think the Aquabus was just the... They believed...
So, but
Yeah, but to them, of course.
So that.
From that point on, well, perhaps they've...
I've also heard.
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for, even though Marcel, with how...
Good thinking, Bob.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter.
I've heard.
In that case, why don't we go... Want to come with me again, you two?
Then let's go! Paimon feel. Oh, I don't like the rain. Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
The rain has stopped. Come with me. Let's pick some matsutake.
Well, we've walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress...
Well, Paimon.
Back in the day, Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were... The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone... And now, in the blink of an eye, the Aquabus lines have been built, and this road is... Oh, I know.
Then...
Oh, is there...
Oh, wait. Let me check if I have all the ingredients. Seems like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two... Oh,
We should contribute.
oh, that's
Then I'll go look for some...
great. That...
Wait, did I leave my apron outside to dry? The rain has stopped. Come with me. Let's pick some matsutake. The rain has stopped. Come with me. Let's pick some...
Ah, how did it go? Did you find the ingredients? You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Whoa, these...
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a...
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close. Yeah.
Adventurers, and besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of nut.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance. I will
We've got no one.
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick!
May your travels go smoothly. May the All set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away. Hey there, Ludovine. How's business?
The depth.
Not
My mistake. Are you here for the...
Yep.
Navia's always liked...
Hey, that's not the only reason I'm here. There are few...
Very well. Please, wait here.
Can someone remind Paimon again what...
After we cleared, she said she used, but the Spina is very different. Yeah, She said that she...
From the sound of...
I think so too. But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Is something up, Traveler? Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All...
Paimon saw them too! They headed up!
Stop right there!
We knew you were going to be difficult!
Seems like if we want them to...
Brothers?
Hey there! Now, talk. Who wa-
Don't think we'll let you off easy if you keep silent.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought they stood any chance anyway.
We were discovered.
Get revenge?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much!
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking. Too bad you guys messed up ours first. Huh? You're pretty sharp. Seeing you like that just...
I am the I won't press charge.
I understand.
But if you
All right. We...
Are you sure?
If the other side...
I support...
Yes. I still think then we could still...
Yeah, those guys.
Yep. That it's getting late. I'll also ask someone...
Do we have to?
We can still go out.
Huh.
Yeah.
Coming back here really does. If you think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Totally. Right on the... Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, he was a very ambitious man.
And that's also why...
All right. You can use the same room as last...
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, Paimon!
Since you really need those parts, what's taking him so long?
I guess I'm finally on the right path.
Adventuring underground is way more fun than I thought.
Hello? Are you asleep yet? Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't wanna go fishing?
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking.
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything. Don't worry. You don't have to just think of it as keeping me company. How does that sound? Okay, let's go.
Fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod. But
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler? Then,
honestly,
it might just be something that runs in my family.
that's a thing?
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. My mother never, all the members, no matter what Papa yelled.
Paimon would have...
But once, I learned then, because if you do falter... sorry, basically, I was just saying that the nurturing and if that's the...
Is that why you...
Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the We can't let it get away. Come on, you two!
You want Paimon to help too? You didn't attach a hook to your...
Stop wasting time! We'll go ahead with the operation tomorrow.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of...
All right, go to bed. See you tomorrow. So how was lesson?
Paimon dreamt it...
Huh.
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
See? This guy gets it!
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too. Adele, we're back! We brought you a gift from the court, too.
Oh, thank you so much.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navi.
Oh, it's a...
It's been a while.
Oh, it's you two. I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're true.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navi is your friend, then what's in
Of course.
Oh, it's...
Well, it's a gift, but it's the spin. So I turned you down then by
Oh, so that's it.
Everyone, I'm thanks to the protection of the...
Oh, it's a...
Boss!
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent.
What?
It seems like they've been. But Romeu and we investigated their.
Did they have Smarten?
Seems like they've got no interest in.
Sorry.
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeu and his followers, if they manage to blow up the Aquabus...
Are they insane?
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this up. We have to issue...
Let's get everyone on.
If the explosives do go off, not only... Let's stop their insanity first. Then settle the score with them.
Leave it to us.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Watch out, boss! What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
Not quite. And that's because, out of the entire...
You better stick close to me.
Romeu but it was like you were glued at the hip to that. Romeu has lost his...
Why?
Only some... You never saw the heyday of Spina di Ros, but I saw it all. And it was all Clementine died because of you. Callus died because...
So the shock...
Now you're... Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened. Back then, because the years passed by in a blur. But then he died. And it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you. I once loved...
Don't listen to him!
Have you ever considered that? Maybe...
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably... But is that really why they support me?
Shut your mouth. I don't know how to explain it.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extreme. You've somehow managed...
Get out of the way, Florent!
You're gonna have to! Boss, they're...
Maybe you think you're being the realist by paint, but the love of that, and even now... Watch out!
Coming at ya!
Where'd that come from?
Attack! That's the way. Ooh!
What's your... Where'd that come from? Laurent, if you find... I can't allow...
Got it, boss. I'm on it. Are you okay, Navia?
I don't...
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the cliff. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must...
Positions! Life goes on. Shine down!
one's too scared to touch any of this stuff. Huh? There's a strangely shaped hole here. What is it for? Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one... Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the... Oh, you found it! That's amazing! That should do it, right? Navi and Florent should be able to relax. Oh, you're right. They're gonna bury Poussin!
Great work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Watch out, Navia! You can't block them all!
Block. I'm doing this the Spina way.
I heard from Thierry that even...
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless, please...
Sounds good. All right. This operation is a wrap. Take him away.
We won, Navia! We saved everyone!
Yeah. Luck...
But...
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. Seems like Romeu really went all in on this mission.
Coulter, I can understand how you feel. I am not callous, but I will spend so that what...
I know what you're trying to say. Mister, there are too many...
Henceforth, you are... But once you're
Thank you.
As I thought.
She is... Thank you for protecting the club. I was actually... If I'd lost... A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I'm seeing it still...
What happened while...
Just give her some time.
Traveler, I want to ask you something. And do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days. Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me. I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was. Coulter mentioned my parents. as well as Malus and Silver. It's all things. Do you think they ever regretted the choice?
Don't think like that, Navia. You've already, no matter what other...
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, Bob.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's...
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished. But... Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil...
This is... Papa, Mother, and me.
We designed the look for Miss
Wow!
It is indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Cap?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth.
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We are gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly.
That's what we believe as well.
Thank you so much, everyone. This really is... I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother.
Whoa, the academia sure is busy during the day. But where should we go looking for people that we know?
Traveler, Paimon.
Cyno! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Welcome back to Sumeru City. So,
Oh, nothing. Really? You were...
indeed. You really want me to say...
Oh, darny.
You like that one, huh?
All right. Here's your 500 Mora.
You're exaggerating.
Hey!
Anyway,
A case?
nothing made.
Need any help?
Such
What?
obvious enough. All right, follow me. Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus, a former...
Huh? Cyno's teacher?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old...
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Cyno. Now who do we... My goodness.
Wow!
I've told him about you before. You are my friends, after all. That's right. A couple of days ago...
A threat letter?
Exactly.
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus, I've Secondly, wow, they sure didn't...
Clearly,
10 million. I'm just a single retiree with nothing...
there were no witnesses. So currently the letter is all we've got. So Traveler, Paimon, let's put our heads together.
Paimon's ready too!
All right, take a look. Do you see anything suspicious? Yes. Some of the strokes are blurry.
So is there something wrong with the ink?
Possibly. And I bet the paper has something to do with it.
Most of the paper around here is much smoother than...
It's certainly not the same paper.
Wait! Check! A colored...
Well, it's like we're thinking...
Arav. Ah, there he is.
Mahamatra Cyno. Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon.
As such. Oh.
Oh, of course!
They do look also.
Ah, of course. Yes, like they...
Understood.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing. Since a
Will do.
Great thinking, Cyno. Yeah. Really?
The culprit's a whatever happened, and crucially...
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Found you!
What?
You wrote the threat letter! I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively well hidden. There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav. You smiled when—
He's smiling a—
There are coffees closing off the egg. The cafe—
You can't pin this—
Really? The innocent have— Your heart's— Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Well, that was...
You're telling me. Look like...
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that...
The culprit's name—
Huh?
16?
We checked his
But he looks...
Yeah.
We questioned
Oh, just...
very well. Down on his luck, he went to the tavern for a drink.
Some old...
Is this—
Oh, right.
Maybe it's more the—
Araka mentioned he'd heard a rumor, alleging that Sir Cyrus illegally obtained a large sum of money from the desert before retiring. Araka believes that—
Oh,
People make up—
Arav.
I completely
Oh, come on.
Okay. Where does this go from here?
The academia will—
Who said? You seem confused. Uraka is all it costs.
Please rest assured.
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former...
We looked into the—
Oh, what a... You don't have to see... We have to show...
the relevant authority.
Oh.
Give or take.
Very...
My apologies.
Wait, you...
He is. Tainari's master, Sir Nephis, called him and Kale to the academia to help out on a project. Though I must say—
Don't be outrageous. Nephis... Anyway, go on. Not to brag, but we never had problems like this. It was students.
I was out in the forest most of what I...
Professors become a lot—
Wow.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on.
And then we'd have—
Really? Can't you?
Oh, believe me.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough...
I thought I heard some familiar voices. And Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about...
I've been all right.
Have you eaten yet?
That's awfully kind. I just came to Lam. So what's the occasion?
Sounds like things have really gone downhill since I was there. My whole time as a student, I've never heard of anything remotely.
I can't believe how young the guy is.
Young people are all... But still, this boy has some nerve. Just look at what he wrote.
Wow, yeah.
I will always...
If this were my son,
Luckily, I'm also an extremely principled person.
Kave! Your order's ready, sir!
Coming. I'll have to get going.
Okay, bye-bye!
Here I am. The coffee beans are in here too.
Yep, it's all there. I'll stop babbling away now. Let's eat before the food gets cold.
Oh, too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some...
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the...
No problem at all. I'll pack some up and bring it over.
I'll see you all later. I better head home now and tend to the crops.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, my tomatoes are serious business. I am not about to be beaten by Zaha Hadi. Anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children. I bid you all...
Take care, have a safe...
All right.
What do you mean, us time?
Well,
Camping? Oh, that sounds fun! Paimon's in! Right? It's been so long since we did something...
Everyone, no need to bring...
You got it!
great.
Time to set off! Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game! You set up the tents already!
I'd say we're right about on schedule, actually. We were aiming to have them set up.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing together! You got it! Dinner's on us tonight! I hope I can contribute too. The other Forest Watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while ago. I'm really looking forward to giving them a try.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a few for us. I'll leave them here along with...
Wow, camping with a Forest Watcher is the way to go! They think of everything! And even if they don't, they can improvise!
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So, how has everything been going for you?
Well, there's been...
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a Valberry. I bought
a valuable suggestion. Just don't bury your feelings using food.
All I wanted was to recommend some...
Oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff. Bye!
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable.
So Kale chose the path of tactical... My dear friend, you know what I am about to say.
Excellent.
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
Firewood, spices, snacks, and drinks. Everything's ready. There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left? Well, Paimon just thinks the ambiance here is a little bit...
Anyone would...
Excellent.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue? Always. Oh, it smells so good. Paimon's drooling.
Someone sure is desperate to eat. I think it's time to add the seasoning. How do you like your skewers? Well done?
Wait, what? Isn't that just for steaks? Hey, if it works for
Medium well.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for anyone who wants theirs well done.
Oh, that was so... I ate a lot too.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon.
Tonight, I show you...
Good night. Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Wait, you were actually being serious about that?
It's a very...
Paimon can't even...
Fair enough.
Yeah, Paimon's sure. We'll be fine. And even if we do get...
But right now...
I think they should all be here. Traveler? Paimon?
Look at this.
What the? What's this sword doing here? Is it supposed to
Evidently.
Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah! Oh, hey!
Sorry to wake you.
Let's get dressed and talk about it out.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus and Cyno, I deemed it essential to inform you all.
Whoa, back up. Let's start from the beginning. Huh? Where'd the wine cups go? Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies are still on the table?
They are. And so...
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles of what Cyno's group was drinking last night.
Do tell.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday evening when I... Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage for the You know what it's about, right?
I heard some people talking about it on...
I wonder what's... Oh, Cyrus showed me the... give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you. Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever... What?
Take this, for instance. Looks like it bears a strike...
Whose emblem is...
It's the emblem.
After discussing it with each other, this was a long way to come from the city. Alhaitham figured you were... Then, just as we were heading off to the campsite, we ran into Cyno.
Hold on. So what's the deal with that emblem you were talking about? The temp...
Is everything okay? Give me a...
So you've never heard of the Temple of Silence? Well, to put it simply, it's an organization that has existed in Sumeru for these days. You can find... At least, that's what they tell the outside. Historically speaking, the original Temple of Silence is said to have been established by Hermanubis, one of the 7 pillars of King Deshret, and by contrast, none of the Academia Temple's current members are...
So the temple...
It's possible. The real...
So, how do you know all this? Sounds like some pretty...
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah.
If you're asked...
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the students only...
You said you ran into
Yep.
Given that Cyrus is involved...
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist, just a we should pay...
Yes.
If this situation is connected...
Kale, could I Traveler?
Sounds like a plan.
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants.
Then let's go look for him there.
Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody's home. Oh, Cyno moves fast. If he was here, he's probably long gone by now.
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Ah! Professor Zahahadi!
Wow, so it really is you. My goodness, whatever is going on tonight?
We're looking for Cyno.
Yes, I told him the old... It must have alarmed...
Well, if Cyrus...
Professor, did you hear...
Why, I could tell after seeing...
Huh?
As a form...
So Cyrus and...
Oh, dear. What... Oh.
Thank you.
What does it say? Let Pop... My friends.
Yep, that sounds like Cyno. Thank you, Professor. Please do not worry. We will do all we can to protect both Cyno and Cyrus. Traveler, Paimon, let's head to the Academia and regroup.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah.
We went to Cyrus's house.
He didn't say where he...
No.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Cyno. Anyway, some updates on progress.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar...
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Arav managed the one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds.
Apparently, Uraraka's...
I see.
So...
He doesn't know.
Nephis and also... The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the ever since it's at its roots.
The Academe?
Not only...
So how did
I'll bet that's...
Whoever is behind...
He must have recognized...
Since the desert...
I have to go after.
Really?
I should be fine.
Everyone, I have news from the core of 30.
Master...
Oh, so that's Nefi...
It's a pleasure to... I was going to... The Academy, I won't attempt...
I understand.
Good point.
Need our help?
Really? Arav and I will... Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll be okay.
Well, if...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can...
Knowing him, he's probably covered a fair...
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. Where should we go? Maybe we should...
Hold on.
Is that Dia?
You sure? It's not my first...
Cyno.
If you're really...
Makes sense.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Sorry, but...
Nothing personal.
Takes a special kind of but why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his age and description. Why can't you reveal... Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and...
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan Ribat on business. We ran... Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into the desert alone. That's gotta be one heck...
Cyno. It's okay if we're here to help out.
No.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid.
Sounds like this...
Still.
My thanks to you, but...
Come on. No need to get all serious. Just buy a round of drinks next time we're all in the city or something. All right.
Yes, we'll handle it from here.
All right. Then we'll leave you to it.
And don't think you'd be...
Don't worry, we'll keep...
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up. So, after...
Clearly, we've only scratched the surface of the Temple of Silence question. It doesn't surprise me at all that the one in the Academia is a fake.
Do you have any connection with the temple?
Due to my... It's a good thing that Kaveh noticed the emblem on the letter. Without... I did not recognize...
Yeah, you're right.
But Cyrus...
I suspect so too. Professor has never...
Well, speaking...
Or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like it or not. So the best option now is to try to look out for each other. Ha!
Fair enough.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards here can tell us.
Hello.
Mahamatra Cyno?
I'm looking for
A man matching that description passed by Aru village not—
Where was he
Let me do you have a
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You've got a
Best of luck.
Hold on. I see some people over there.
Do you think it's safe to...
Should be. I'll go.
No, I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't...
Ah, hello there.
Oh, a missing person, huh? Sure.
I'm just wondering.
So,
He'd stand out.
Yes.
He's looking back.
Uh-oh.
Your friend over... Hey!
Yes.
You don't see...
It wouldn't be.
Oh...
I have a bad feeling.
No need to hide.
I thought...
Hey!
Suits me. Just cut.
Come with me. All of you. Don't you want a silver hair?
So you know what...
Just follow me. And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's nothing here.
Please step back.
Whoa! Something's coming out of the ground!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so well hit?
Wait, so...
Is this
all?
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next to an oasis. Oh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this...
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope...
Me too. All right. You can wait here for now. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence.
So he's just gonna leave us here?
They can't have been
So this is the Temple of Silence. After leaving the...
Hey, look! That guy's coming back.
Don't worry. Someone will come.
What's your name?
My name is Seth.
So we're...
Yep. Cyrus.
Hey, Sethos!
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't... Yes, that... He insisted that...
So you...
No. That's not in... Of course.
Why did Cyrus...
You'll have to ask him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. And it was his own... What kind of question is that? He's the...
Right, but back...
I've lived in the...
Ugh.
Come on. We've only just met. If I give you all... Yes, that was... He insisted that nothing was...
So you...
No. That's not entire... Of course.
Why did Cyrus...
You'll have to ask. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem. And it was his own... Nope.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the... Spies? It's not... Mm-hmm.
I never imagined that the...
That's King Deshret's...
We should be wary.
Here he is. Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and all. I am Bamoun, the current leader of the Temple of Silence. I know why you...
Professor!
Cyrus, are you...
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my... Cyrus,
Just leaves.
So that's what...
Some things...
Cyno didn't...
My secrets...
You're afraid. You recognize... You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you. But then, we both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
You really know how to hold a grudge.
Hermanubis' might? And the wielder of his power?
Does he mean you?
Professor.
Bamoun is right. I came here once before. He rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. Bamoun proposed that we implant bar fragments, shards of Hermanubis, into the bodies of one other child would...
For many years, the test subjects were sent in. The original plan was for... As the second stage began, But as I was deliberating, both bar fragments suddenly are to preserve our faith and...
Ultimately...
In recognition of... I have always...
I see.
Look, in essence I borrowed you, but you cannot...
I'm sure you don't You and he... As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, it is time to reclaim it.
That power is not yours to reclaim.
You are wrong. Cyno was chosen, but he was not...
So those are your...
Despise me all you want. My sins are my own.
So what you're saying is, the power...
Divine power causes great...
He is no longer a small child. But regardless, this burden is...
Both my heart and mind are telling me that what you are proposing is a terrible idea.
Don't listen to him, Cyno.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt, but in my view, there are... Say that Cyno refuses to return his power, and you also refuse to release Cyrus. Then, we are at an impasse. I find it hard to believe that you went to all this effort. You're trying to gauge where we stand while keeping your remaining cards close to your chest.
Wait, those ears. So, everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we'll...
Why is he coughing?
Bamoun!
Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather. I don't like to drag... Had Cyrus not stopped the... Still. It's no use. I'm not like my... But I see things a little differently. So I'm not going to force...
I just... And things will only...
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather...
All you and Bamoun... Ultimately...
I'm glad to see you're giving it some...
I won't forsake...
That works. Oh, my grand...
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to think.
All right, well... Deep breath, as if you're about to blow up a huge balloon. Exhale all your sleepiness into it, and then, poof! It's now flying away.
I've taken some time to reflect on this. If I had to guess, Professor Cyrus came to the desert. He's a stubborn...
I agree.
You've heard all you need. My own memories of this. I do remember I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith.
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you? You sure?
No. I have no intention, so I will challenge them.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. He says many of them have their own internal rules. They talk... I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and just like that, we've turned the tables on them.
Looks like we have the same idea. Turn it back on them now while we still can. And
great. And I know just how to start the conversation. Let's go find...
Sethos, let's talk.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that, but first, I have some degree of medical training.
I have no objections, although we do... Follow me. Keep your voices down.
Let's talk outside. Bamoun has fallen into a deep coma, and he appears to have... Regretfully, I must
Yeah. You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot of... So tell me...
Yeah, there's no time.
You know,
Right.
You're right. I accept. Legend has it that when Hermanubis first arrived, that group...
Sounds very fit.
As a fellow vessel...
3 against...
However, letting Cyrus...
None needed. If I win, the Temple of Silence, if you win, I'll return my power to you.
It's a deal. Then let's meet at the ceremonial...
Well, after how that went, there's definitely no turning back now.
There never was.
You have to win.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. When you put it that...
Exactly.
The Traveler and I...
And neither. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety of... But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoun cares for many more things than he let...
We gather on this stage. This is our represent...
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels.
I know what I'm doing.
Representing the academia.
Ready.
Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what...
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. He's very strong. Sending him...
Okay, then you're...
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with them or Paimon will make you regret it!
Little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Hey!
Scatter! Spring forth! Yeah! A swift end to the first bout. I now invite the duelists when you're both ready.
Let's begin.
Watch out!
Go, Cyno, go!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Let's nip that in the bud. can't see? I hear everything. And Shroud. One with the forest.
Thus ends the second.
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the fight when you're
For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnestly now. I will fight to become the
I am Cyno. And you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel.
Everyone. My grandfather. But our faith times have changed. Then I thought each boss I once thought.
I am more than.
Exactly.
The name Hermanubis has left its mark. So show me your answer, Cyno. Show me I can be more than my faith. More than the power I wield. Show me the person I can become! Bring it on!
That's all you've got? What happened to searching for your answer?
Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tainarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tula Tainarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable. The elite of Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah, he's been on death's door for at least...
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather's last wishes. The Temple of Silence should submit to whoever possesses the largest number of Hermanubis fragments. That entitles you to be our new leader, Cyno.
But that's never going to work, as I'm sure you realize. I'm the General Mahamatra. I am needed back at the Academia. I did foresee this possibility, and I gave it some thought. Sethos. Were it not for this duel, or indeed if you had other intentions, the Ba fragments would most likely be in your hands by now. I do.
Still, I did.
Well, in any case, Sethos. I would like you to succeed Bamoun as the new leader of the Temple of Silence.
But...
No, it doesn't. That's a much bigger deal than you might...
I will try.
Actually, that way, no matter had you won, and were I to win, he knew that the Temple's his plan meant that whoever...
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all these... You're absolutely right. Thank you for everything, Cyno. The Temple of Silence has a wealth of information on King Deshret's civilization, but you must be exceeding... By the way, Tighnari, the story goes that King Deshret he went on to fight many the Tighnarians who, in all likelihood...
How fascinating.
I like this.
Yes.
If it's true...
Someone's got to make... I will make a detailed report. I'm sure you'll have lots to attend to if we're going to work together.
I will. All right.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime. Sunny days are so warm and cozy. They make me sleepy.
What were you thinking, gallivanting off into the desert alone?
Oh, please.
What do you mean, what a one-man suicide mission,
All right. What do you mean? Okay, look.
Tighnari's master is really laying into Cyrus. Let's give them a...
Professor...
Wow. The last time each...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. Tell them we can go for dinner after.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Hyman's coming too! Let's go!
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you mind?
All taking...
That does not answer when you run into problems.
Now would not be a good time.
You're right.
It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of staff involved.
Kale, please do something.
He's giving me the signal. All right, guess it's time to play my ace in the hole. Say, Madame Farzan, I can see you're pretty upset, but, I was just wondering, remember that time you offered to give me a tour of the academia? Does that offer still stand? Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful. Well...
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that.
Kale! Cup.
Huh? What? Oh, right! What do you mean, cup? You need a cup. I can get you a cup. Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe. Tainari and I used it while we were in school, and it's become something of a...
Oh, that's...
Mm-hmm. 2 people left. Am I hallucinating?
We're just reorganizing all...
There's no rush.
My sincere thanks.
Yes.
I see. The temple...
And it sounds like they managed...
That day will come. Now, as a token of my appreciation...
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
And then, the Traveler just pounced on their opponent and knocked them. Then there was Tainari. He put up an amazing fight, too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa.
A truly edifying...
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this. Then...
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position of...
Of course. I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with Desert.
Yeah! Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem! Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe it's...
I think that'll do me for today.
Shall we stop off at the House of Dana again before heading home? We should probably finish putting all those books back.
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later. Make sure you get some good rest tonight.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes. So, I got a dash too.
Kali's come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress.
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's fun. Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a job well done. And also those dessert signs.
Do you three have anything planned for the... If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret for now. What?
Okay, I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's...
Been a while since I last... Need any help? As you wish.
It's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so high up, we can see for miles!
Traveler. Turn around. This is my secret base. Somewhere I only bring my best friends. When I was a student back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos was asking. Our gifts help us to find our rightful place in the world.
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way. Of course.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip. Then make it...
You okay?
Huh? Hey, you...
Oh, my days.
Professor, what are you muttering to yourself about?
Cyno. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess what I found in some old notebooks?
Some old photos?
Can you believe it? This notebook was just sitting in a pile of odds and ends in the Sage's office. I must have forgotten to take it with me. And no, I was at the Academia earlier to Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this picture. Still a kid.
You look quite young yourself in that one. Ah, it's this one.
Yep. Looks like her work, all right. Well,
and this one.
Oh, cheeky girl.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like, hey, at moments like this, I hardly know. I can't pretend I'm a good person. Bamoun had every reason to despise me. And well, so do you if you feel the same way.
Don't be ridiculous.
I've dreamt of that place many times after leaving. You've matured so much over the years, Cyno.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the...
Good thinking. Take your own advice. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier? Look how cute you were when you...
Yeah.
Oh, that... Hey. All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition.
Or you could find a real...
Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for